Something happened yesterday that really challenged my thought process and my way of life. It really shattered me to my roots, and I have not recovered from it till now. There is this young man I know from way back, and an opportunity came my way recently, and I thought of that. Okay, this opportunity is in the line of this young man, so it's better for me to, uh, like, I will pass it to him, like let him benefit from it. So I reached out to him on Facebook, and I started chatting him, and I told him about the opportunity, and I told him, okay, because it was not like it's ready, but it was on the process. And so I just wanted to inform him and get him on standby. And you don't just barge into people's life, and just need also to know if he's open to that kind of opportunity. And at that time, and he said yes, he was. So um, we were now waiting for the opportunity to mature, you know. So he kept chatting me, he kept reaching out to me, like trying to know the status of things. But at the point, I stopped responding to him because it took quite a while. It took like because I first reached out to him in February, early February, and this is March, so it took like a month or thereabout. So it wasn't like immediate. He was reaching out to me trying to know what's up, and at the point I didn't reply him anymore because I needed to be sure what I'm doing. I needed to be sure, like the kind of information I want to pass to him, and not just go there blabbing and all that. So I stopped replying him until on Friday, last week, Friday. I talked to the man, the person in charge of this opportunity. I spoke to him, and he was like, "Okay, get this guy ready and let him come." Okay, no, that was not Friday. On Friday, I spoke to him, and we were okay. It should definitely be ready next week. And then I spoke to him again on Monday. He was like, "Okay, get this guy ready, and he can come on Tuesday or Wednesday." I was like, "Okay." So I went to Facebook. I wanted to chat him, but I don't know what led me. I just went to Facebook, like to Facebook and not the messenger. Then you wouldn't believe what I saw. The moment I got to Facebook, the first thing I saw was his picture on my wall. And the next thing I saw was RIP. Yeah, RIP. I mean, this needless to say, this really, really shattered me and crushed me completely. Because look, it's bad enough that he died, but what really, really destroyed me was the fact that I didn't reply him. I didn't reply his message. And the moment I noticed that he was dead, I quickly ran to the messenger and tried to reply him. And what he was asking was nothing. It was just like just trying to know what's up. But I didn't reply him. Now that got me thinking, right? Look, I don't know because that yesterday I felt really bad and I had to go reply everybody on my inbox. Not really everybody, but almost everybody. Because I know the reasons why we don't reply sometimes is because most of what you get in your inbox are requests. People requesting for one assistance or the other. And sometimes even you yourself maybe need assistance too, and because of that you kind of just not reply. And yeah, understandable. Look, because I was really, really shattered, and everybody was trying to tell me that hey, it's not your fault. I mean, but I just felt like maybe if I spoke to him, maybe I would give him a little hope because I don't know what he was going through. I don't know what. Yeah, he wasn't having the best of life, but this opportunity was going to be like the biggest opportunity of his life. It was going to like change his life, practically change his life forever, perhaps. And it was so painful because we were right in the middle of discussing him. I mean, we were discussing him. Even that very day, like before I went to Facebook. I just got off the call discussing him. Even there was another person that was actually interested in that opportunity, and he was asking me like few days before then. I was asking me, "What's up? Can I?" I was like, "Oh, there's this person already waiting on ground for it," and I was like, "Oh, great," because he doesn't want to be, I doesn't want to be a blocker to another person. I said, "Yeah." Only like when it was time for him to like get the best of his life, he just died, and to make it even more creepy, like he was never sick because when I called to find out what happened to him, they said he was okay up to Saturday. He went to bed okay on Saturday and never woke up. He died on Sunday when his breakthrough was coming on Tuesday. He died on Sunday. In fact, when the good news was coming on Monday, because I wanted to chat him on Monday. He died on Sunday. Look, this really got me feeling bad in so many levels, and really got me thinking, and really got me worried. And look, I won't lie to you, I was in a bad place because we really don't know what people are going through. We really don't know. We might be going through some things, but what you are going through might be bliss, maybe like heaven to some people, because you really don't know what some people are going through. Sometimes, I've also come to notice that there's really no love in this world. There's no love. We are too consumed with a lot of things, but we forget that we will die. You know, it's a sad picture in the world, because I got asking myself, what would it have cost me to just reply him that, oh, I am still working on it, it's not ready, just give me some time. How much would it have cost me? Okay, I went to reply all like most of the messages I had on my inbox. The highest I spent that, yeah, yes, of course, some people are asking for money, but how much really? And the other people that I couldn't solve the problem, at least I would just communicate that, oh, sorry, I'm not in a position to help you at this point. I'm really sorry. I hope you find help somewhere else. That easy. But the ones you could help, how much? Because this money, like, do you know that 5,000 naira could be a big problem to some people? Yes, 5,000 naira. It could be like it could solve a big problem in the life of some people, but to you, you would be like, what is? I mean, what as in what is five? As in what is 5K? But if you can just do that, like just give them that, they would appreciate it because it's really going to help. And it might not even be money, maybe just communicating, just talking and like sharing love. I noticed there is no love on earth. There's no love. Like it's not just, it's everywhere. There's no love. Everybody is, love has been so bastardized. It's either he's interested in your body, or she's interested in your money, or they're interested in clouds, or in or something. It is just no natural affection, no natural, like what the Bible teaches us. Like we should love our neighbors. It's either we are loving our pastors, or loving our prophets, or loving our celebrity, or loving someone. That is just some that represent a feeling, that represents something in us. But we just don't have that genuine love for someone you don't know, just for your neighbor, or to someone you just met on the road, someone, no one in particular, just being a human being. We don't have that love for just a human being. We even, God, well, I don't know. I cannot change the world, but I can change myself. Yeah, because I just I'm trying not to think, but I try not to think that maybe if I had replied him, if I had kept the communication going, he probably would have maybe still be alive. I don't know. I don't know. But it's really difficult for me not to think that way because I know it's really difficult to hope for something and not knowing because you might feel like, oh, this finally I'm coming to my break. Like I'm going to have a break in life, this big break. But not knowing if it's really going to happen and then you're continuing struggling. But maybe if you know, oh, yeah, this break is coming for real, it is. I'm going to have this big breakthrough. So it could be a little easier to go through what you're going through at the moment. But if we don't make our time to reach out to these people and try to talk and just try to share love, you know, how is the earth going to be a better place? And there's something I also discover about ourselves as human beings. The more you share love, the more love you get. The happier you are. The more you share, because it's simple. The more you share happiness, the happier you become. The more you share love, the more love you get. The more loving, the more lovable even you become. I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you listening now. I don't know who is in your inbox. I don't know who is in your door. Who is by your door. I don't know who is in your life right now. That really doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter to you, all right? But he's in your life, it's in your space. Why don't you just create a little time? I'm not saying this professional smile or professional love because there's some kind of love sharing that really doesn't make sense. Like it's even a letdown. Like it could even depress someone because like this, for instance, what the marketers, the smile that the marketers give you or the courtesy that the marketers give you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't value. It has no value because it's just a professional brandation of teeth and spreading of the face, of the cheeks. But I mean, just try to share a genuine love and affection and care to that person. Communicate to that person. Try to find out what the person, like, try to listen. Even if you don't have anything to do, even if you don't have the help, because I didn't communicate because I felt I don't have the help he need at the moment. Though it's coming, I knew it was coming, but I don't have it at the moment. So there is no point um, talking. There's no point. Um, there's just no point. So let me wait. Let me just walk on the ground, and when it's ready, I can just call him. All right, it's ready now. Come pick it up. But that was not a good strategy after all, because now he's gone. He's gone, and I'm never going to get him back. Never, ever. I would never be able to tell him he's done. Come take it. I would never be able to give him that feeling because the day I told him about this opportunity, he was so happy, and he was, oh my God, I feel really bad right now because he was really, really grateful. He was in the middle of the road. He was. We did a video call and he was kneeling down. This is someone very older than me. He was kneeling down to pray like, oh, if I can help him with this, he would really, really appreciate it. Imagine that happiness. But I should have just kept on because I believe it was really difficult for him to expect. Is this still going to come? Because he was not even replying me anymore. Why didn't I just reply him?